Hey there, it's Anita here from Sequins and Sand. It's founder and owner. Thanks so much for stopping by and having a closer look at this swim dress with me. This is the Princess line swim dress from Genevieve Swimwear. We sell quite a few of these and now you can get them directly from Genevieve Swimwear based in Melbourne. Great Aussie swimwear label. Now, this fabric is called Vintage Palms. That is the name of the print. It's on a really dark navy background, almost black. In fact, yeah, you could easily think it's black, but it's actually not. It's got raspberry pink highlights in the print, as well as a beautiful sky blue. There's also some white that's got some black lines through it as well. So a few different colors there in the print. That's really sweet. Something a bit happy and bright for summer, right? Instead of boring old black. We've got good coverage and lots of room to move in this swim dress, which also includes a one-piece sewn in underneath, and I'll show you that in a minute. But before we go underneath, let's have a look on top a little bit more. So it's got a scoop neckline, which will sit about there, so good bust coverage. You're not going to fall out of that, girls. Really wide straps. Now, they're not adjustable, and Sonia doesn't do that because she likes the straps to have width there at the base of them to give you coverage around this part of your bust as well. That's why. And then also around the back, this will give you coverage in that area, which I know many of you are a little bit conscious of. The scoop back is a little bit lower, but again, above your bra line, so not too low. And then the fabric, it's quite generous because there is panels to this. Now, there are 3 panels in the front. There's a wider center panel and 2, it's hard to see with the print. Hello, Masters of Disguise is print, but there's a seam there. So there's panels sewn in to give an A-line shape and a bit more room to move around the belly and hip area. Then at the back, there's a center seam on the dress. Now, underneath, there is a one piece. So you don't have to buy anything else to wear underneath it, girls. It's all included. That's going to look a bit weird because the dress gets caught up in it when I show you underneath. But there's the one piece, right? It's sewn in all the way through from the neckline, and it's got power mesh in the front area. Now, power mesh will just give you a little bit of extra support, about half a size, and it's fully lined front and back as well. So it's a comfort thing, right? The fabric is nice and soft. And then it's also got openings so that if you've had a mastectomy and wear bust prostheses, you can pop them in here really easily. It's a nice generous opening as well. Then it's got some nice wide under bust elastic for good bust support. And these on the inside, let me just check for you to see whether the cups are sewn in. I think they are. The molded cups. Yeah, there we go. So there's a lining there as well. That's a fine molded cup that is sewn in to the bust line. And that's what it does. I'll show it to you end on so you can see that that's got form all on its own. That's what that bust cup is doing. I'm not pushing that out. It's doing it all on by itself. And it also gives a smooth bust outline too. So, you know, no nipple kind of protrusion there happening. So that's it. The Princess line swim dress. Now, there is a rashie that goes with this, a long sleeve rashie in the Vintage Palm print as well. And then Caprioska Swimwear have a pink sarong that will go back with this too. So you could either wear it underneath or over the top of the dress part at the bottom. And then Genevieve have a blue caftan, cotton caftan that goes over this. You could also wear white with it as well. And there's quite a few white options in the clothing section to pair with your swim dress. But very quickly, there is the rashie if you want to cover up a little bit more and be more sun safe when you are out and about at the beach or the pool. So there it is. Comes in sizes 12 to 30. I know, it's fantastic. And there's generosity in the bust. So I reckon it'll probably start from a D cup, maybe a C. Because it's a shelf bra, we have latitude in the bust sizing, but definitely well up to I would say an F cup would get into this one, possibly even a G, but definitely an F. So great bust cup coverage, C to an F, and up to size 30, which is really handy too. Now, if you want to browse around and find that rashi and other clothing, do that. Add this to your wish list before you dive off the page. And that way you can keep everything together. Every time you see something that takes your fancy, add it to your wish list. And then at the end, you can go to your wish list and email it to yourself. So handy. Then from that email, the links are live, right? You can click on them and then shop for what it is that you would like. The other handy feature that we have is if you've not shopped online much before, or you're not sure of what your swimsuit size is in the Genevieve range, then go to the calculator. As you're looking at your screen, it's on the left-hand side. And the calculator is where you can pop in your measurements, and on the screen, it will tell you what size we think you are based on those measurements. Now, it's not gospel 100% foolproof, but it is a solid first step. So I know a lot of women love it and rely on it and have used it time and time again, because they then can shop by their shape from there too. So as we add more products to the catalogue, you can come back and do that each time once you know your shape. Really, really handy. And that's what the calculator will tell you as well once you put your measurements in. So lots of ways we can help you. If you have any more questions, then please reach out. We have a contact us link at the bottom of the website. Click on that, send us your question, and we'll get right back to you. Thanks so much, ladies. Enjoy your summer. Bye.